When you're reviewing English words and phrases, wouldn't it be cool to use them in a story? I usually listen to podcasts, and often there are many shows where podcast listeners ask the host of a show for advice. Maybe using a question and answer style like this can make it simpler to use words and make sentences. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm struggling to create English topics and instructions using AI. I may not have a good understanding of AI and what it can do. I can't quite get it right. But the main goal is to expose ourselves to as much English as possible. So please overlook any small mistakes, confusion, or mix-ups in the story. Reading practice. For speaking. Read silently or aloud, as if you were telling it to someone else. Audio will be without repetition, with a brief pause between each chunk or sentence.
Hey, everyone, welcome back to our podcast. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. Just trying to check things off my to-do list. How about you, Billy?
Doing great. I had to thread my way through a crowded mall earlier. It was a bit of a challenge, but I managed.
The phrase, just trying to check things off my to-do list. Is a common and natural way to express that you are currently busy. And focused on getting things done. It's not an idiom. It's a simple statement about your current situation. Here are some other ways to express this idea. I'm just trying to get some stuff done. I'm swamped with work right now. I'm trying to stay on top of things. The phrase is not weird or out of place in the studio setting. It is a common and natural way. To express that you were busy.
Great tips. Another listener mentioned feeling a lack of motivation. How do you guys re-engage? When you're feeling a bit uninspired.
I usually take a moment to concentrate on why I started in the first place. Reminding myself of the bigger picture. Helps me reach my goals.
Yeah, and finding a good flow can make a big difference. It's like finding the right rhythm to scrub away any doubts.
Well said. Let's switch gears a bit. We had a question about personal space. And how to respect it.
Personal space is crucial. Sometimes, a simple pat on the back can convey support without invading someone's space.
True. And it's important to squeeze in some understanding. Everyone has their comfort zones.
In English, we often say a simple pat on the back. To mean a small act of support or encouragement. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Even a small act can be enough. This is just a way of speaking. And doesn't always mean actual physical contact. The important thing is to respect the other person's space. Both physical and emotional. So, this phrase is more about the feeling behind it. showing support and respect for others.
Okay, guys. That's it for today's episode. But before we sign off, Lily has a little teaser for our next episode.
Yes, indeed. We have a special guest joining us next time. This person has a significant understanding of the power of influence. Stay tuned to find out who it is.
Intriguing. Can't wait for that. And listeners, if you have any burning questions or topics, you want us to discuss, feel free to device the message our way.
That's right. Your input adds pressure for us to deliver great content. It's a collaborative process. As we wrap up today's episode, we want to remind everyone that life has its severity. But taking small steps can lead to big changes. Remember, the action you take today can influence your tomorrow.
Well said, Amy.
Okay, until next time, guys.
Bye.